Hello everyone, my name is Fonihan and welcome back to Coffee Talk. So, if I'm seeing this correctly on the loading screen selection menu, this should be one of the last episodes of the entire game. So, yeah, let's just go ahead and do that. I'm guessing Freya again? Sorry, we're not open yet. Oh, Nail, you come very early today. So, are we going to tell Nail about the government officials? So, a quick recap. For those of you who haven't watched the previous videos on Coffee Talk, basically, in like yesterday, like the day before this day in the Coffee Talk, basically there's a government official looking for aliens in orange spacesuit. So, I wonder who that is, right? Yeah, that's basically Nail. So, I think we're going to warn him. So, I lied to the government. I don't really say that I don't know. I never seen anything like that, and whether it's very suspicious to look at the alien with that kind of clothing. So, yeah, and they said that they will return if they found out more. So we might be in trouble if Nail still around here. So yeah. Anyway, let's continue. Is there anything I can help you with? There is definitely something that you can do. What is it? Can we work here? I'm not sure that you can. Alright, let's see. Excuse me. What? Is it possible for us to work here? I mean, we're not really running short on people here. This coffee shop is not really that populated, so one person should work just fine. But yeah, why? Yeah, that's a great question. Why? We have learned something precious since we first arrived here. Communication is very important on Earth. Isn't communication important to any species? And Earthlings communicate in a very complicated way. It blows our mind to learn that you need to mix between verbal and non-verbal communication here. Yeah, it's kinda complicated. Not even I understand everything. Well, it doesn't help that I never actually go out and hang out that often, especially during this quarantine, so yeah. Yes, but I can see that your communication skill has improved an awful lot since you arrived. That is true, but it is not enough. Some of the biggest lessons about Earthlings we have learned, we learned them here. Ooh, yeah, like expressions and like idioms and stuff like that, they are learned in like years of growth and development in Earth, right? So, I don't think that Nail can grasp each one of them. Every one of them, in fact. This made us think, instead of focusing on finding a breeding partner, we should focus on learning how to communicate with Earthlings properly. Sounds like a good strategy. That is why we ask you to allow us to work here. Yeah, that could be a problem, because government officials have come to our doorstep yesterday, and they are looking for Nail. So if they caught that we are actually employing an alien, then we might be in serious trouble and this coffee shop might be shut down. So yeah, because you want to interact with our customers? That is correct. I'm not sure about this. Nail, normally if you're applying for a job on Earth, you do have to go through certain processes before you finally get the job, if you get it at all. There are some kind of like a specifications. Oh. Let me think about this over, if you don't mind. And I'll let you know tomorrow. Oh, no. We are sorry for our spontaneity. Is that a word? But it has to be today. Oh, wait, what? May I know why? Because we are leaving for an event tomorrow. Okay. What event, exactly? Okay. Thank you. I mean, it should be flattened like, thank you. But with one condition. You won't be making any drinks. I'll handle that. Yeah, because, well, mixing drinks, it's kind of our job here. So, you as a junior should just stay below that. You're just serving the drink. Once I'm done, you will give the cup to the customer. Understood. There are other things you need to keep in mind. What is that? Dealing with the customers. Some people come here just to chill, and they might just come for a drink, work, or read something. I strongly suggest you let them be. But always be prepared if they want to talk about anything. Oh, so that is our philosophy. Yeah, I was kind of wondering because like in the previous day, from like the first day until the day this is, I think this is day 10 or something, we never actually involve ourselves in the conversation, right? We just watch them as they go along, like becoming like a silent listener to the conversation. We only like, I think we just kind of like jump in the conversation when we are either very alone, like when the customer doesn't even have like friends to talk to, or that they involves us directly, right? When they ask us about something, then we jump in. So yeah, how can we know when people want to be left alone or not? Well, that won't be easy. But you'll be able to judge based on their body language. Non-verbal signs? Yes. That will be very hard for us. Indeed. Don't worry, I'll give you a sign. When you should start talking, or when you should stop. Thank you. We will need that so much. Well, that's basically all you need to do here. Do we need special outfit to do the job? Not really, but your clothing is kind of conspicuous, so I'll lend you an apron though, to help keep your suit clean. And to differentiate you from the customers. You don't really need more differentiation because you are already pretty different, but it will make you look more legit for the job. That is a very Earthling thing to do. It is. Alright then. Are you ready for this? We are. Okay. Let's start the night. And here we are. Now we begin the night. So I wonder who will come today. I'm expecting Freya because yesterday Freya didn't come. Welcome. Her shocked face. Holy wow. What the hell is happening? Good evening, Miss Freya. Hey, Aunt, what's going on here? Well, Nail is working here tonight. And I thought I was the one who brought bad news. I never thought this place would be ground zero for an alien invasion. Ha, it's not that. Nail is just helping out. You never look like someone who needs help. Yeah, it's more like we helping out Nail, exactly. There are a few things to clarify, Miss Freya. First, our mission was never about conquering Earth. Yet, I guess. In fact, it is the other way around. Oh, so you want to be conquered? Second, judging from the situation, we are actually the person who is getting help from the barista. Oh, so he realized that. Or, I mean, they realized that. Because we don't know Nail is a female or male, so I'm just using a... I don't want to assume genders, alright? Not the other way around. What? We have learned some things since we arrived, and we came to a conclusion. Before starting another breeding mission, we should learn more about how Earthlings communicate. We thought this place was the best place to learn. And you just agreed to this? On one condition, I make the drinks. Nail will only be here to serve and communicate. Fair trade. What's in it for you, hon? What? You're helping them here. What do you get in return? Now that you mention it, if there's anything you want from us, please do not hesitate to ask. Is there anything I want from Neil? Well, basically Neil doesn't have anything that is I want as a human, so maybe we will learn more about his backstory, maybe like his missions, how his people live. I was kind of surprised nobody asked him anything. Asked them anything. Don't mention it. Don't mention it. Well, maybe you can be my next story. Oh, now Freya asking for something. I can write an article about your work here. I don't think that's a good idea. Freya, if I still need to write for the paper again... Oh, what happened? The chief found out. Oh, that's bad. Oh. Is that why you didn't come yesterday? Yes. How did she find out? You remember my fateful meeting with the higher up? In the elevator? Yes. The same thing happened with my chief. They met each other in the lift. And the higher up mentioned our encounter to her. Oh, that's bad luck. The chief called me into her office, and things went downhill from there. She realized immediately that it was the reason for my poor performance lately. Oh boy, she didn't like it, of course. Well, I'm sorry to hear that. What are you going to do now? Write the goddamn novel, I guess. And after that, I hope that it sells well. If not, I don't know. Well, she might get kicked out, right? So, well, I mean, what about if we recruit another person? oh, well. We do not understand what is really happening, Miss Freya. But we feel the immense sadness and frustration you feel. How about a warm cup of drink? It is on the house. Wait, you're not just offering free drinks to the customer? Huh? You're allowed to do that? We will pay for the drink. Oh, so you paid. Alright. No, it's okay. It's on the house. That was a nice thing to do, Niall. Good job. That was the best thing to do according to our senses. It was. So, what do you want to drink, Miss Freya? Your favorite? Our favorite? Anything? I trust you with the decision. Okay then. So, what drink should we make? I mean, Freya kinda likes something bitter, so maybe we can get something good. Well, I don't know if Freya is a tea person. Well, she's more like a coffee person, but let's try giving her tea for a change, right? Okay, what about a milk tea? That should be good, right? And then, I don't know, maybe adding like ginger or something? Okay, let's try that. Well, it's a little bit warm, and I like warm drinks during the... Wait, what? Why is it called Galahad? What? Is this... Wait, is this the drink that Gala wants? Okay, that's kind of weird, but I'll try that next time when Gala comes. Yeah. Anyway, especially craft by the owner of this coffee shop. Well, who else is going to brew it? Thank you so much for this. I always wondered why your place only served hot drinks. But today, I may have an idea why. How far along are you with the novel? I can prepare the draft in a few days, I think. Now that I don't really need to care about other deadlines, and if I manage to infuse some coffee and creativity into my blood, I will assume through your mouth, not through any other means. That sounds doable, even without the caffeine infusion. Excuse me, Miss Freya. We have learned extensively about Earthlings' bodies, about all the races, and we do not think infusing your blood with coffee would be advisable. Oh boy. Ugh. I'm sorry, Nail. I'm not really in the mood for this sort of conversation. It was just... Nail, know your limit. Freya wasn't serious about infusing herself with coffee. It's just like an expression, not a literal sense. Come on. Oh. We are glad to hear that then. That was a figure of speech, Nail. Ah, we have heard about that term. It is still very hard to understand your language. Yeah, even we sometimes got it wrong, so it's like forgivable, I guess. It will always be hard. Yeah, language will keep on changing. Understood. At least we are here now to learn the basic of how Earthlings communicate. Miss Freya, if we may ask away. How fast do you write? Not fast enough, apparently. But do you have numbers? Numbers? How many words do you produce per day? Well, for me, because I'm also a writer, I kind of produce like about 10,000 words per week, so that's apparently like 1,000 words per day. 1,500, I guess. But I think Freya will be... I will guess that it was around like 5,000 or 10,000 maybe, excluding like her chat messages and other things that is unrelated to her job. So let's see here. I don't think I have the exact number, but full-time, I should be able to write between 3 and 5,000 words per day. Got it. That's a lot. And that's raw. After that, I still need to edit it. I usually end up with about half of what I originally wrote. Really? Because usually I just wrote like the synopsis first and then the full details of the descriptions later when I wrote novels and, well, basically any assignments really. So maybe like Freya is more of a type first and ask questions later, and I'm more like a write what I have in mind first and then expand it later. So different kind of person. According to our research, the standard number of words for the thing you need to write is between 50 and 100,000. Yeah, that's called novel. Less than that, and it will be called novelette. And then less than that, again, I think it will be called a... okay, I forgot about that. But yeah. It's a unique thing, so... Yeah, the more you know, guys. The more you know. That's right. But for this draft, I don't need to write that much. That is a pleasant information to hear. How many words do you need to write? Let's see. I think it should be around 15,000 words. That's not a lot, actually. It was about like, I don't know, like, let's see, one page is roughly like 100 and 200 words, right? So it's almost like, I think like 20 pages. So it's not that long. That's pretty big for a page draft. Well, it's a GRA media, the biggest publisher around. If we count based on the number of words, it seems like you will be able to achieve your targets easily. Well, the problem about writing a novel is that it's not about the number of words, it's about the idea within the words. So you can write a lot of words, but if they don't convey any information about the story and to make like the readers immerse themselves in the experience, then it's not that. I wish. Writing isn't about only the number of words, Neil. Exactly! It requires things outside the mere word count. If we only judge writers by their ability to write a large number of words, then novel is basically like a bullshit writing, right? Then we wouldn't have poetry or short stories. Exactly. That is pretty hard to understand. But we learned beforehand that art is a difficult matter. Even for Earthlings. Well, yeah. Yep. Earthling seems to have a fascination for things which are hard to understand. From language to arts. I mean, aren't all of them? I mean, if you already understand something, that it is not something like fascinating, right? For example, you don't wonder how to eat anymore. You don't find like a beauty in how do we eat or like how do we shower, because we already mastered that. But you will wonder about how do astronauts reach the moon. It is something that you don't yet understand, and then as you learn about it, then it's become interesting, right? Right again. But you're not wrong about writing, you know? Word count is one of the few things you can objectively judge a story by. It's not the most important thing, but it's still up there. So it is still a valid parameter. Definitely. Yeah. Cool. Yeah, that's a very abrupt end to a conversation. That didn't sound at all like you, Neil. Oh, did he just say cool? Like a slang word? I guess you really are learning something on Earth.